Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Last time, we managed to beat Cortez episode before that, and the last time, we found out, yep, Four Eyes was Crump all along. Who could have seen that coming? And this time, we actually managed to get ourselves a new costume. As you can tell, I am now Wario! So, now there are a few things I want to do before we set off on our next journey. A couple of things, actually, given the fact that, one, the specifics of this journey is going to be even bigger, given the fact that we have something we can do now. You can actually get this character before getting to all the way to Bombay, but... Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm after an elusive badge. Mine is to explain in person. Meet me on the top of the Uzesti's house in Redport Square. This poster is anonymous. This may be dangerous. Want to take this trouble? Yes. Do it and do it right. Ominous. So let's see who is anonymous today. Now, you can technically do this trouble right after you finished with doing Twilight Town. I'm not kidding. You can actually do this quest right after Twilight Town, and it's hilarious. You can do that then. But I technically like doing this now because, technically speaking, you have to go someplace that requires you to go back to a place twice. This way I can only need to do one trip. Now, over this way is what the game's telling you to do. Miss Mowz! Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky gal to have a scrapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, that much I'm sure. I went to check that room right after I heard defeat Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors to find this badge, one has to use the wing. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it. Okay, sweetie? We have to go to Hooktail's castle. I'm going to save you all the trouble and go right back and cut over to that point, because I know for a fact it's going to be a long walk. By the way, since we opened multiple locations on our magical map, the actual area updates again. Now you have a pipe to Twilight Town anytime you wish, even though we technically already have a pipe there, but what can you do? Anyway, this is the pipe you need to go in question. Pipe to Helper. Yeah, they actually have the details of what it is, so very easy. Wah! Before you head up to where Hooktail's lair is, by the way, you want to head this way. No. Yeah, first strike kind of kills them in one hit instantly. If they give you no experience points, is that how you works? So essentially, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, go back to the room where the black chest was, and you'll notice it's still open, as well as everything else. However, you want to head back to the room that had the enemy spikes. Where you got the key the first time you were here. Grab Bombay and have him go over to the crack that you saw on your first trip here. Blow it up. A switch. Interesting. Press the switch. Peels away to leave a chest containing a up arrow. It's unclear what this means. You should ask somebody. Super. Yep. Alright, back to Hooktail's lair. This took a while to get back up here. My goodness, this was probably the most annoying thing about this quest, but... Gotcha. Okay, no, I don't want to deal with that. As you can see, my coins went up because of one. I kept getting the coins with the first rank match. Now, we're at the top floor again, and Hooktail's castle, and as soon as you go walk too far, yeah, there's something here. Below it. A chest containing a elusive badge. Badge Mrs. Lounge is looking for. Take it to her. There is no fast way to go back all the way to Rogueport, so I have to walk it. Yeah. Fun, isn't it? This is the only time you actually go into Hooktail's lair without Hooktail being here. Sources say that technically Mario killed her. I understand it's a Mario game, so that's impossible. So therefore, what actually happened, Hooktail left and has never seen or heard from again. Anyway, back to Rogueport. I'm going to cut this out. Be right back. Finally back in Rogueport. Good grief. Okay. Scrooge makes this a whole lot easier and less mind-numbing, so we're good. Anyway, I want to go to this boat panel because I'm probably not going to come back to this part except for one more thing. That's for later. So we're actually going to be using our curse and going all the way this way. First things first, you want to grab this. Actually, you just want to grab this, a shine spray. Very good. You can only get this with the boat. So we actually have 8 shine sprays, one more to go, and before you can upgrade our party members. However, as you plainly notice, we do not have to do any way else to upgrade as soon as we don't do anything else. So back to Miss Mowz for the give her the elusive badge. However, I forgot to mention there is a mumble wall right here leading to something else important. This is the only time you can actually go to it. There is another area behind here. One had Merly, the other one has something else entirely different. This is known as welcome to the Repo's Adjustment House. This is where you can adjust your stats or your partner's ranks. If you want some adjustments, then talk to me on the other side of the table. Come away ways. This is a Repo's Adjustment House. Then you can change your stats, your partner's ranks. And I can adjust those things for a low price of 39 coins. So, who needs adjustment? If you adjust them, you can change pretty much anything about them. This is actually the only way you can actually change your stats so that way you can actually make your HP 5 in order to use the danger strategies. That's pretty much all you can do it here. I'm not going to show that off because I don't really care to do the danger strategies all that much. I've done it before with peril strategies and it's, while incredibly dangerous, you can get more than one badge in this game, so you can technically get more than one of the badge. Meaning your damage output goes completely nonsense and you essentially go so high in damage that you pretty much one-shot everything you can fight. That's essentially what happens in this game. I am not joking with you, people have done it several times before. And it cheeses every boss fight. Right, Miss Mowz, I have the badge. That face doesn't mean you found the badge. I hear ya. Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. How dare. I have to apologize. But I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge fighting skill than I do. Oh, I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Bella's not gonna like this, because I'm sure you find a lot of badges that way, don't you think? Now, about that reward, let's take this badge you managed to find. But I expect you to lead me to more. You got the FBP B, which gives you the mousing sound effects. Now, let me formally state that you will now join in the pleasure of my company. You can get her as early as chapter 4. This is your last partner. Miss Mowz joined your party. I'm not kidding. There's no more partners after this. Miss Mowz's ability, up primer. Press X and Miss Mowz will sniff in the surrounding area. With any items, she'll point you in the general direction. Press X to have her look for anything. Yes, there should be something nearby. The closer you get, the more she reacts. If your nose reacts on the actual area, she'll immediately freak out. This also includes every item. So it can be either coins, it can either be badges, or it can even be shine sprays or star pieces. I am not kidding. If you're missing any, this is the best way to do it. Mowz, she attacks enemies with Love Slash. And you can also help out with using Kiss to steal an enemy's item. This is the only way you can actually steal items from enemies. You saw the trouble. Trouble is complete. Now we have Miss Mowz. She is sensing that chest that is literally up there we cannot get. I am not kidding you, that's what she's sensing out. There is two more troubles we can do right now, actually. If you recall correctly, we managed to get access to, say, a little thing I like to call What was I looking for? Oh, right, a book and an up arrow. There's two troubles for this quest. Seek the legendary book. When you find a legendary cookbook for me. It is in a pretty scary place, so there's no way an old gal like me could get it alone. We're going to my house to report square for details. Want to take this to sea trouble? Yes. Do it and do it right. Yep. Zesty is by her normal place location, by her house, inside her house, so very easy. Hey, Zess. Hey, you took all my trouble? Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Like ages ago, there was this great legendary stuff named Meishi Derish. Rumor has it you instantly become a better such by reading this book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Scholars don't carry it. But I've recently heard someone who used to live in Creepless Sequel had a copy. There's many secret rooms in Creepless Sequels, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book and read it. Help me out, Stumblebum. Hey, here's the book. Ah, that's it! That's the book, my Meditated Derish! Give it here, quick! Ha, I see. Aha! Doodly doodly da. I got it now. Just gaze mushroom honey syrup. Yep, a honey mushroom. Brilliant. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as your reward. You get a honey mushroom, 5 HP and 5 FP. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Just ask me anytime. I'm really gonna put my soul in the cooking and cook with a vengeance from this day on. No trouble. This is something that you want to get. Oh, you again, huh? You're looking for a while, however. I'm gonna cook something for you, Mr. Chuck. Comes across a lot. Use 2 items. By using 2 items, you can actually equip the super mushroom and maple syrup together. This is going to be something incredibly useful for you. Fixing my mushrooms. And your reward for completing this is a maple super. 10 HP, 10 FP. Very useful. Want to get something else? Use 2 items again. You can cook a lot of items. So, by cooking a mystery with something, you can actually cause something else to happen. For example, let's use a maple syrup and see what happens. Because mysteries only react if you cook with 2 items. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's not entirely sure that you like this, but go on, take it, Stompy. You got a life shroom. This is completely random. Want me to make something else? Yeah, you can technically get any item if you use mystery and combo with something else. It can be either something throwaway, even. Mystery can only be gotten by one particular store if you remember serves me correctly, which is Bowley Woods. So we have no choice but to go back there if we want to get more mystery strategy. That's pretty much how you have to do it. By the way, I forgot to double check something. I wanted to check the actual, lottery and see if I got an actual reward for it. Our numbers, and the numbers match today. Let's see what the number is. Ooh, 1. Wow, I'm getting live streams like candy now. Thank you. By using 2 items, you get a lot more inventory space, so it's kind of good to cook 2 items at once and get more inventory space. The downside is, of course, whack-a-bumps can't be cooked. No offense, but it's so powerful when if they had to cook it, it makes no sense. Given the complete fact that A, a whack-a-bump is 25 HP and 25 FP. Are you being completely petty and just not cooking it? Come on. So it doesn't matter really with whack-a-bumps. Anyway, there's one more trouble we want to get as soon as we do this. We want to go over this way. And this is pretty much going to open the way for your strongest abilities. Actually, that's not it at all. You have to talk to Merlin himself. He doesn't have a trouble and doesn't post it. Hi, Merlin. It's power up your partner talking to the other side of the table. You have to upgrade every partner before he does this. Miss Mowz. Yes. Now we have enough room for one more upgrade. Zimbazaboomy! The last Super Rank upgrade for Miss Mowz gives her access to a new power. 20 HP. Return someday. Miss Mowz has tease now. Tease is interesting. It teases enemies with solid moves, making them dizzy. And it kind of causes them all to go dizzy. Aha! There we go. Miss Mowz, are you done now? Recall correctly that there is a boat mark with the boat curse. Meaning you can use that panel in order to use your curse. By going all the way this way... Well, don't worry, we'll get that shine spray afterwards, but this is kind of important. In this one is another chest, which contains, and I can get to the front of it, a double dip. This lets Mario use 2 items in a row. So, it's incredibly useful if you want to use this in combination with other items, such as a damage item, or as well as a healing item. Double dip, however, right now only works for Mario, so you're going to have to use it when you have it. However, since it costs us a good amount of BP, use it sparingly, given the fact that you need BP. Anyway, we need to have Scrooge for this so we can actually get this shine spray again. We got 6 now. Finally. We can actually upgrade 2 partners. However, we don't have the ability to upgrade yet. No, none of these are interesting. You know what? I'll spare you all the trouble and go to the 1,000-year door because we don't need to do it yet. I'm just going to do it because I want to get that out of the way. Yeah! Something's changed, huh? The Koopa tier, and a Magic Koopa. Let's go whack one. Gotcha. Oh, come on, I might kill him for sure. Never mind. Though, I don't know why a parachute is here. It's kind of weak. Let's see what parachute I can get rid of it because we have way more attack than its defense. Now, the Magic Koopa has its own stats, so I forgot to tile this during the pit of 100, not pit, during Glitzville, so we're fine right now. Koopa, you know, Koopa Wizard. My speed 7, attack 4, defense 0. It's throw a load of pain our way while using magic to help us buddy. What a creep. And while there's only one of them switches, and multiple copies to miss us. Not this thing faster, we'll be in a world of hurt. Remember what Goombella said when it's alone? Yeah. You'll split the multiple copies and you have to hopefully find the right one. Technically speaking, you can waste FP to get your quick hammer instead. There you go. Found him. He's worth 5 star points, so it's incredibly good to do this. Oh, Merle, why? I don't need the coins 3-fold. I mean, I was low on coins, but sure, but man. No! Stop doing that. That's it, Koopadeo. You're down. This is not a high-ranking one. This is actually a rank before the Dark one. Oh, that's interesting. Foggy weather on us. Alright. This is not Koopadeo. This is either a Koopa Troll. This is a good troll. This is a troll that protects himself with spiked armor. Max speed 6, attack power 4, defense 2. It attacks if it's shown in its head. Since sometimes you charge up to a fierce move. Plus, if you take too long to win, it'll cover you more. Yeah, sort of gnarly, huh? It's one of the worst Bowser's guys. Koopa Troopas dreamed of becoming Koopa Trolls. Hey, by the way, do you think the Bowser's dreaming now? Anyway, eating? No, he's searching for us, clearly. So, as the same as the Dark ones, they take forever to get back up at their flight. They actually are worth 6 star points, so if you stall out the fight and just wait for more to show up, you can technically spam this and get a bunch of Koopa Trolls showing up. It's incredibly spammy and it's incredibly useful. I do recommend it only if you're willing to risk yourself against enemies that do high damage. Back to the 1,000-year door. This took a while. I wanted to show off the new enemy fights. We have everyone here. So no Bombry by himself, but to be honest, I wanted to do this now than later. with another star. Leads to yesterday. And now, the access to the 6th crystal star begins. Leading to an odd little place, complete with train tracks before it. The location of the crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Right, let's pop on that professor fellow.
Oh, yeah.
Great news, friends! Now we know the next crystal star is in Potion Heights. Wait, sick? I've heard that only the rich and famous call that place home. Yes, and I believe Potion is also home to a shrine of the stars called Potion Stadium. The next crystal star must be hiding inside that shrine. I'm certain of it. Fairly certain. Mostly certain. But hey, no fears of monsters or dangerous dungeons this time. Just a simple tourist distraction. Huh, sounds possibly skittling, dear boy. Point us there. That's the best part. You ride the most famous train of all, the Access Express. Yes, after our luxurious steam engine excursion, the next star will be yours. Getting those stars has been backbreaking work, but this time will be a cinch. Pardon me for saying this so, but wasn't you always a treasury full of riches that ride that train? That may be true. Perhaps you should ask Dumping out for help with this too. No, terribly sorry. Impossible. Can't do it. That man's revengeful. Well, try. I suppose there's nothing in for it. Hey, old boy, we must. Let's go. Excellent. Let me say. You may not have the time until the demon resurrects. You must hurry. I'll gather all the information I can. You guys just handle it on your end of all things. True. While you did this, well, anyway, did this email get? Did you get this email? Technology freaks me out. You're not Mario. Please destroy this email. We are. Thanks for saying my catcher. I figured I'd share a hot tip you as thanks. Here's the thing. You're still a lot of treasure to keep us sleep. You probably already found it all. Obviously useless. Do you not use with it? The people sleep will boo. Yeah, he essentially points out where the secret is. We already found it. Sadly, boo. Thanks for effort, though. You're nicer than the rest of them. Merlin. Oh, what impeccable timing. Yes, this was destined. When I consulted my star charts, I saw a produce sight for you, Mario. We went thusly. And now it's the dragon flew over there, beyond the original state. Near the empty black chest that cursed you. That's true, your Alice there. I have no idea what it means, unfortunately. I have no doubt its importance as a sign for you and your friends. If you figure out this mystery, come in and tell me immediately. You mean right now? Merlin. What is that in your hand? Up arrow. What's this? An up arrow? An up arrow? Up? Of course!
Huh?
Well, he broke his house. This is the Ultra Stone, so that's what the star sign meant. I picked this up at a flea market years ago and I thought I was in the attic. With this, I can power up your partners even more. Switching the crystal balls out. So, we're not cooking out. Care to power up your partner right this minute? Let's partner up Goombella. Shazabizabi! Now you're wondering if it's going to be any different. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's not. It's the same animation, start and time. This is one of the best abilities you can have that's incredibly useful for battle. Can you power up more? Yes, it will. Let's see who else wants to do it. Vivian Coops gives us Shell Slam, which is the AoE increased power version of Power Shell. Flurry gives Dodgy Fog, which lets Mario completely be immune to damage. Well, not immune. It's a rare chance of him getting hit. Scrooge gets Stampede that hits all ground enemies. That's actually a mistranslation. It's actually all enemies. It just is very specific. Vivian gets Infatuated to confuse all enemies. Bree gets Bombo Blast to attack all enemies. And Miss Mowz uses Smooch to restore Mario's HP. It's 20 HP every time you get it correctly. So let's get Scrooge up one rank. Yes, indeed. These are the most useful of the two. With this upgrade in hand, care about more? No. Learn something. Now, there's one thing I want to do. One thing in particular now that I have Rally Wing. You're probably wondering what the heck I'm going to do because I'm not going to the Crystal Star today. No, 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 no. I'm doing something else instead. Right, I forgot that the map upgrades to the 5th one. Alright, whatever. Recall correctly that there's a certain enemy that appears here only. Well, you can't figure it out already? Well, I'll tell you. Remember my freak out about the Amazing Daisy? Well, it's a good reason. I missed by like 5 HP on killing it. No, I am not kidding. By the way, there's no way to destroy this tree trunk in case you're wondering. Even if Bomb Breeze blasting it will do nothing. See? Nothing. So we have to get lucky on seeing him get a Crazy Daisy to spawn in an Amazing Daisy. You need to have Goombella for this as well, given the fact that Goombella is the only one with Rally Wing. Is this an Amazing Daisy? Oh, crud. I forgot him badly. You don't want first attack equipped because this knocks out the enemy permanently, so you want to not have it equipped. Because the Crazy Daisies are also kind of towards Crazy Daisies, so be careful. I think it was this one. No Crazy Daisy today. No Crazy Daisy. I'm going to just run. Because the enemies reset after you run. I gave up. I'm going back to Rogueport. Be right back. There's no other way to go back there except for 3 police people, and I'm not wasting my time going all the way there. I was hoping to show it off, but I can't do that if the game's being uncooperative. I am not kidding you. I have gone through at least 19 different Crazy Daisy fights, and not a single Amazing Daisy was in any single one of them. I'm not joking. It was annoying. Thankfully, though, there are other opportunities to see an Amazing Daisy in the future, so I don't really care that much. But at the same time, I'm a little bit annoyed. I wanted to show off Rally Wing and see how powerful it is, and show you all how good it is, but the game's not going to cooperate. I don't bother. So there's another thing we want to show off, given the fact that we've gotten here. However, it's going to take a bit of me trying to avoid the fight. By the way, the next area is going to have a lot of spikier enemies, so you want Spike Shield for this. Just my recommendation. Down this way is what you want to do. You have to go swim past the area. The original game took longer, but this one, it's a lot easier. Past this room. Thankfully, there's no issue with this. Alright, since you're on a boat, you won't be targeted for attacks, so don't worry too much. You can also fight Hammer Bros again, so don't worry. There's something over this way. A lot of Spindianas and a pink one. Odd. Normal Spindianas, not much of an issue. But the other one, far more. I hate not having Blasted First Strike equipped, but I knew for a fact, like, oh, I can't get Amazing Daisy because I keep killing it. Where is it? This is the one that you want to hit. This is a new enemy. I know for a fact I won't kill it in one hit. This is a Spinia that's different. When I said you need to make sure you have technically a better ability, well, you want to first start off by using Power Lift on your first turn. Goombella won't be able to do any damage, but we can use the new power up we got. I almost got 4 and 4. Dang it. Whatever. This is what I need to show off because guess what? Rally win. We can get Mario pressing A or B as shown. Mario can act in additional time. Yeah! Mario can act in additional time. Let's see what we can do on our extra attack. I'm going to wipe out the rest of the enemies because I'd rather not deal with them. Thunder Rage. That hit harder. Yeah. I don't know why it hit harder. Well, this is a Spoondia. This is the few times you can see it outside of a certain area. As a Spoondia, its body is made of singly discs. Max attack 7, HP 12, defense 2. Yeah, not that much, but it's pretty tough. Watch out for those spikes on its head. It won't come at you with anything too weird. It's just hanging there, okay? She's not kidding. It hits hard. Head wrap. I'd be impressed if it survives, but it doesn't. 16 star points is very worth the effort. There we go, got rid of all of them. Now we got a Shine Spray. We got 3 Shine Sprites here, and I want to get them. In case you're wondering, no, there is no block, and technically speaking, you're not supposed to be able to get the 3rd one for a while. However, there is a fun little trick that is done very often. First things first, look at Defense Plus. Game, I swear to goodness sake, I swear to everything good in this world, stop doing that. I had the timing right, game. Don't lie to me. Scrooge, you gotta hurry up a little bit. Okay, now I know what's going on. I can't make that unless I use scoops. Got it. Thanks, game. Thanks, game, for not realizing even though I could totally make that jump. Got it. Defense Plus, a second one, which is actually very good given the fact that Defense Plus is rare. Scrooge again.
Eventually.
Got it! Shine Spray! You can ground pound them. I'm cutting ahead back to Rogue Court. Be right back. That took forever. My goodness. Seriously, it obnoxiously took forever. I don't know why it took forever for that, but we have another game we can actually do thanks to our new abilities. I have a lot of coins I never bothered to use. First, you can play a number game. You can play paper game. I should show you. Trading my winnings. What's my winnings for now? Gold bar times 3 is the last thing you get, and it's worth 330 coins. Normally, you buy it for that much. It sells for 290. I'm not kidding. Personally speaking, it's not really worth it. If you want it, be my guest. But right now, we don't care that much. I'm going to go to the paper game and just end it off there. Okay, paper game. You need to get to the paper thing with ZR or do or wait. You don't turn paper thing as soon as the wind starts blowing. You get blown away. You fall off the truck, you'll lose. The higher you place, the more pinatas you win. The shorter your timing, the more points you get. And so get to the goal as fast as you can. Okay, that costs 10 pinatas. Okay, costs more than the paper playing game, but paper game is an interesting game. You have to basically avoid the fans. However, only paper thin can let you avoid fans going in the front or back direction. Technically speaking, this is actually a pretty decently challenging game if you're not knowing what you're doing. We don't need to see a reason to talk about this game because it's literally just the same thing. We managed to get first place and get a new record of 12 normal pinatas. 1 is 10 pinatas naturally. The time you got there, it depends on how many pinatas you get, and you got time, more pinatas are earned. Technically speaking, playing game is better. Though right now, given the fact we technically only got 27. But let's just turn it into a counter. I just want to show off the game once. I don't really care that much about ranking right then. Thank you for playing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try this. I haven't done this in a while. So that's done. There's another cracked wall over here, by the way, in case you're wondering. You need to blast it. This contains another Shine Sprite that you can get now, and that's very good given the fact we have 4 of our name. We have to go to Don Pinata later, but right now I don't worry too much, so I think I'm going to head back to the save point, to a save block, and we're going to stop here. And next time, a bit more at 1,000 Year Door, we're actually going to go back to Don Pinata and see if we can find a way on this Astral Express. It's going to be a nice journey for once. See you all next time!